I was reading this free newspaper called Grays Harbor Herald, and I find this public debate about the shipping of oil trains and all that through the city kind of interesting. It doesn't really give a lot of great information. It's a free newspaper, and there are some typos too, but they at least are bringing it to light for the public to see that people are trying to hash out this kind of information so we have a more clear understanding of what's going on. They're making that attempt, at least. Now, I do have some opinions on the oil trains. Now, we got a massive increase of fracking in the northern Dakota area, and more trains now are coming from that area loaded with gas, more so. Now, if the trains are coming from North Dakota, then that's a big problem. I mean, it can't be completely gas. There's probably some oil they're trucking too. And there have been a few explosions that have come out of North Dakota already, like explosions so large that they never expected so much damage and chaos to occur. Apparently, the oil that's being fracked out of North Dakota has a higher ratio of gas in it. And it looks like Washington's probably getting more gas from the North Dakota area, and that is best transported by rail. So people are going to need to be concerned about that, as it's a risk for a different kind of environmental damage, because we're not shipping it now across the ocean from Saudi Arabia or anything like that. It's coming from within our own country, and it's a different kind, a slightly more explosive type of oil. In Washington, there are 2 oil refineries that I came across. One is called Cherry Point Hill, which is up north further, and then there's one in Anacortes. Why did I say Anacortes? Yeah, Anacortes. There's an oil refinery there on the Whidbey Islands. Those focus on the Anacortes one focuses on being shipping the oil to them. I just think it's interesting that people are hashing out this debate. If you have any questions, you can go to this website. But yeah, it is dangerous. There's no denying that. These trains. They're already going through, I think. I've seen these oil tankers driving through Aberdeen already. I mean, I don't know exactly what the debate is. It's like, do it first and then ask for forgiveness later, instead of ask for permission first, type of thing. And now, we got to go through the motions with the shipping of oil, and then see what damage and chaos can occur as a result of that. People really don't have much ground to debate with. If they're already shipping and no accidents are occurring or anything. I mean, the train that's going through Aberdeen is only going like 5 miles an hour. If people would bring up issues in other states, that would be the best way to try to create arguments against it. I mean, North Dakota had a few explosions. The oil refineries have exploded at times. Cherry Point Hill a couple years ago had a big scare. You gotta consider those. I mean, instead of what's happening in the immediate area, a lot of people have that NIMBY perception. Not in my backyard. If there's not a problem in your backyard, I mean, that doesn't mean that problems haven't been occurring elsewhere. That could happen here. It's just something to think about.